Hi learners, I'm excited to have you in this class today. I want to look into a very interesting topic in English language, which is collocations. Collocations has to do with the companies that words keep. In other words, the different words that can go together in conversation in English language. So what are those words you can use together in different situations that are very suitable to a particular situation than other synonyms? That's what we want to consider in this lesson. So we have different word classes that can go in pairs, that can go together. Some are action words that can express different actions associated with different nouns. Some are verbs that can be modified by different adverbs, and some are descriptive words that can go with different nouns. So let's look at what we have here. The first pairs of collocations we have here are verbs and nouns. So we have list of words, and in this list of words we have verb on one side and then noun. In other words, an action expressed on an object. So when we have the noun break, what is the appropriate action we can use to express that? We say take a break, pay attention, keep a promise, cut a coal, break a news, run a risk, do your best, give advice, have a party, take a chance, make a decision. In our daily conversation, we make use of these expressions, but sometimes we can replace other words in place of the verb. We use a word that is not quite suitable, but it is quite suitable to say at this point we need to take a break than make use of any other verb that will not fit in this position properly. Then pay attention. I'm teaching, so pay attention to this lesson in order to get what I'm saying. Then it is good to always keep a promise. Say what you can do. Don't say what you cannot do. So we use keep with a promise. Then cut a code. Break a news. Most times, students misuse this particular verb when you're talking about news. Oh, come and break the news, not come and tell us the news. So it is more appropriate and more suitable to use break the news than give the news or any other verb. Then we have run a risk. Run a risk. Do your best. Give advice. When it comes to advice, it is better to use the word give, the verb give, than any other verb. Have a party. Take a chance. Take a chance. It's the same thing as saying take a risk. Those you may not get everything you want to do figured out. Sometimes you have to venture into it and then see the outcome, and from there you can judge. Those some people do not make progress because they don't want to take a chance. So that is a suitable situation you can use take a chance. Just trying something to see what the outcome will be. Moreover, we have make a decision. So don't use take a decision, rather use make a decision. Let's also consider noun plus noun. Some combinations we have nouns together. Typical example are storytelling, traffic jam, team spirit, coffee break, life lesson, health risk. So when we have two nouns together like this, one plays the role of an adjective describing the next one. Right. So These two can go together. Story can go with telling, have storytelling. Traffic can go with jam. In case you want to answer a question, maybe in WAEC or jam, and then there is a blank here, and you have many words in the option. You have many options to choose from, and in the option there is traffic. As long as there is jam, that is the most suitable word to go with jam. So you have to study the words that can go together, so that when you're making your conversation or in your exam, you are able to figure out the right word to put in any blank space or to use in conversing lengthily. Okay, we have team spirit, coffee break, life lesson, health risk. Moreover, let's look at adjective plus noun. I like this part so much. When you want to make descriptions, there are certain words you cannot use to describe a particular thing, even when the words are synonymous to the appropriate or suitable word for that position. You shouldn't use them because they don't fit into the context, or you can say the situation. So, for disappointments, it is better to use bitter. How do you expect me to forgive him after giving me such a bitter disappointment? So, bitter disappointment. You have golden opportunity. You have to always prepare yourself in case you have a golden opportunity. Because if you don't prepare yourself, you stand a chance of losing a golden opportunity. Okay, we have strong coffee. You don't say powerful coffee. Strong is the right adjective for coffee. Then deep sleep. You say serious sleep, but deep sleep. That's the right adjective to use with sleep. We have also a fantastic starting point. You want to describe your starting point that was quite interesting. You say a fantastic starting point. Then a tough decision. When you face with dilemma, a situation that is hard to make a choice, you can describe that as a situation you had to make a tough decision. Moreover, vivid imagination. Vivid imagination. Use vivid for imagination. And then a serious injury. Injury was serious. So you use serious for injury. And then a warm welcome. A warm welcome. Okay, moreover, let's look at the use of adverbs to modify adjective. Adverb modifying adjective. A typical example is deeply sorry. Instead of using very all the time in all situations, you want to talk about a happy situation, you use very. You want to talk about a sad situation, you still use very. You can use different words to modify your adjective, your descriptive word. For instance, I am deeply sorry. Deeply modifies the adjective sorry. Then perfectly clear. That is perfectly clear instead of saying that is very clear. Very is correct, but you can use perfectly because perfectly is more suitable for this context. Then terribly sorry. Terribly sorry can be used in place of deeply sorry. So this is another adverb that can be suitable for this position. Completely exhausted. Instead of saying very tired, I'm very tired all the time. Say I'm completely exhausted. That means you need to revive yourself. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Instead of saying very beautiful all times, you can replace that with this: absolutely stunning, mildly musing, mildly musing, wholly well, incredibly talented. The young man is incredibly talented. So that's a situation you can use. So when you are describing um, somebody who is talented, you can use the adverb incredibly. The person is very good at what he does. Let's also consider verbs with adverbs describing actions. Verbs with adverbs describing action. Here we are looking at those adverbs we can use with certain verbs that are quite suitable to be in the same sentence or in the same context with certain verbs. First is run smoothly. Run smoothly. So we can use the word smoothly to modify the verb run. We have also whisper softly. Whisper softly. We have work diligently. Laugh heartily. Drive carefully. Speak fluently. Listen attentively. Wait patiently. Think deeply. Act quickly. So all these are words that can go in pairs, that can go together. Remember, collocation has to do with companies that words keep. So you don't use words out of context. Try to use words that are quite suitable to a particular context. That will not only help you in writing, but also in speaking. All of a sudden you see yourself being very fluent in speaking. That's because you know the right words to use in different contexts. Let's also consider adjective plus preposition. Most times after describing something, what's the next preposition to use? For instance, we have the adjective afraid. So you have afraid of, interested in, not interested on, interested in, good at, proud of, tired of, excited about, not excited in, responsible for, worried about, capable of. So these are combinations of adjectives and preposition. So note the appropriate preposition that can go with each of these adjectives. I want to believe this is clear. Do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also make your comment. I remain your very own teacher Dixon.